Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you're making your goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you're learning to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 86, NASDAQ up 29, S&P's up 5. Gold contract down $2.70, traded at $1,296 an ounce. Silver off 10 cents at $19.51 an ounce. Platinum up 10 at $1,429 an ounce. Copper down 3.5 pennies at $3.07 a pound. Light sweet crude up 19 cents, trading at 101.03 a barrel. Crude tried to get up a couple bucks, failed. Volume, failed price. Crude's going downtown. Looks like an ABC structure on the way down. Bond market, 10-year off 2 ticks at 124 even. 30-year off 11 ticks at 134.12. Both of them lighter volume on the way down. They want higher price. King dollar up 133 ticks at 79.89. You had the euro off 42 at 138.09, and the yen flat at 102.59. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. You're up cash at 8.5 points. We are at 1878. We do 600, let's say 700 million shares versus the 821. You have the high that was generated last week of the 22nd. It's going to go for it. We're right next to it. That's 1884. You know, we'll see whether it can get into the actual high itself, which is 1897. If you went to the SPY, we take a look at the SPY, the SPY. We did 77 million shares. That 77 million shares is coming into 85 billion. We're at 187.75. That swing point is 188.40. And the high that was generated out there, which is the 189.70, yeah, that can get hit. Dow Industrials, we take a look at the Dow. What you have with the Dow Industrials, she is at 16,535. The high that was generated on the 22nd was 16,565. We're right next to it. That baby, I suspect, is going to get tested. The actual high is 16,661. Now, your SPY and your Dow Industrials, folks, they are the strongest indices. Bottom line, yeah, you can get a test. I suspect it's going to be on lighter volume, and price and volume is not going to hold. Once again. Now, NASDAQ and small caps, they're monster ABC downs. Check it out. The composite first. The composite up 29 bucks. We did 1.8 billion versus 2.4 billion. The NASDAQ can't get out of its way. What we have is that we came down from 43.71. You're at 41.03 right now. You already when we came down on the 15th of April, we broke the swing point, did it with volume. Bottom line, that not only wants to go into that. If this is another larger ABC structure on the way down, it's a monster, folks. The NASDAQ had already done A to B equals C to D. Did a full ABC structure on the way down. Now what you have is that you have an A point at 43.71 and a B at 39.46. So you're talking, what's that, 43? That's 500 points. Your C point is 41.77. It's a big move. Russell 2000, same set in the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 can't get out of its way. Russell right now was up 3 points today. We're at 1120. And this very well could be a monster, too. Now, what the Russell hasn't been able to do, if I bring the IWM up and you see this correlation, the Russell, when it came down yesterday, it got down into the bar of April 15th. It couldn't get out of that bar. That's your high volume, low bar. The high of that day is 111.72. We got to 111.98 today. I tried to make it. Couldn't handle it. Bottom line, it's building cause to not only get into the low, which was the 108.66, it's building cause to actually get into the low that was generated on February 5th. You break February 5th in the small caps on the IWM, what you're going to have there is that the IWM is going to make its way to 90. And right now, we're at 111.24. Gold contract. We take a look at gold. What we have with gold is this. She rejected lower price today, had lighter volume. We got down to 1286. We did 97,000 contracts. What the contract actually needs right now, folks, is wide price spread, accelerated volume on the way up. The reason it has to build cause is that for the way that it came down on April 15th. That came down with force. You're not going to get through the 1328 area without building some cause. We've been building cause for a few days here. I like what it did out here today. It would have been nicer if it closed out at the about $3 higher. Bottom line, the setup's pretty good. Bonds, 10-year bond. Okay, what do you have? This baby, it wants to go to the moon. It's going to be wild watching this whole thing shake out. Rejected lower price again. Had lighter volume. We got down to a price point out here today of 123.22. You closed at 124, so it's a monster move. This thing wants to basically break topside and get on up to about the 127 area. The 30-year bond is already a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. That also rejected lower price today, did lighter volume. It's already over the B point. The 30-year just continues to basically get higher and higher on price. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? What King dollar did out here, King dollar rejects lower price today, DXM4. What King dollar did, she rejected lower price, had 10,000 contracts. Let me see what the volume characteristic. So she was going into, that's nice, she was going into 22,000 contracts. Okay, cool. Okay, she had 10,000 contracts. She's going into 22. She rejected it, had lighter volume. King dollar's building cause to get up to this 80.72. I suspect what we're going to see is that 81.65 is where that baby looks like it wants to go to. After the close out here, TWTR, Twitter. Let's see what Twitter has to say. Twitter closed at $42.62. That is trading down $3 right now at $39.45. We take a look at $39.45. This is going to be a monster ABC down. Oh, baby, this is going to be a big one. Get out of the way. Twitter is going to have to use its own. Look at this. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so 38. Oh, yeah, she's toast. 38. Oh, man, 48, 58, 68. This is crazy. So check this out. Okay, I'll do this the most conservative way. The most conservative way would be 58.95 is your A, and 38 is your B. So it's $20, which would get you $27. A to B equals C to D is $20 on Twitter. She's going to blow away this B point. The B point is 39.68, and right now we're trading out at 39.61. So we'll see how that shakes out, but that looks like it's going to do some action. Let's go to Joe in St. Pete. Hey, Joe, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Doing great. You having a good day out there?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Want to talk about Buffalo Wild Wings?
BWLD. So we got Buffalo Wild Wings up $6.50, $6.75. The low's 86. The high's $100.59. Okay, so what are we doing here?
Well, you know, I never like to go into earnings being short or long, but
yeah.
I was short and got caught. But if you look at that big bar on the 2012.
Yeah. Well, okay. Not February 5th? Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
February 5th, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, you and I talked in the past. I'm in the retail business. I don't know what their game plan is, but what do you see it just from forget about what I know, but from a chart perspective?
Well, I mean, the stock had already, what it was doing is this. The stock went from 159, gets down to 130. You know, say $29 on the way down. See how light the volume was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 1 million shares going into the downdraft of 3.3. So that says is that the sell is dried up at this point. Now, what you have going for you, thank God, is that what you had out here today is wide price spread, you know, 143 to 136, and it couldn't hold the 143. And it couldn't hold the swing point. That's saying that, okay, you can, Yeah, you stay right there. We'll come right back.
Okay. Good.